increasingly contemporary theological battle. The view of Christ as being eternally Son versus His being merely the Son beginning at the Incarnation. That's what the handout is all about this week. And you'll notice at the bottom of it, the above is a slightly modified version of a chart produced by Middletown Bible Church in Connecticut. And in my searching on the website, I found this helpful, and I thought you would too. And you'll see that there are contrasted in this chart the eternal sonship view and the incarnational sonship view. And there are 11 contrasts here. Now, before we go through those, and we are going to go through those, I want to explain what is meant by incarnational sonship, the wrong view. Those who hold incarnational sonship believe that there are three persons in the Godhead, and that all three persons are God, fully God. Some might be a bit subordinationist, but for our purposes now, we'll let that aside. They say, yeah, God is triune. God is triune. There are three persons in the Godhead. But this is the point. They deny that the Son was Son in eternity. He only became Son at the Incarnation. He became Son in the womb of the Virgin Mary. Before that, He wasn't the Son. So you have the second person in eternity becoming the Son at His Incarnation. And of course this means that the first person, the Father, became the Father with the Incarnation. And before that, there was the first person and the second person and the third person, but the first person wasn't Father, He's just the first person. Second person wasn't Son, He's just the second person. The Holy Spirit wasn't the Holy Spirit. But there are three persons, they're fully God, but we don't know anything about their personal distinctives in the Godhead. He becomes Son, does the second person, in time. And before that, we don't know. Now let's go through this chart that is in front of you. Eternal sonship, which is what we hold. He was always the Son of God, and He is the eternal Son. But the incarnational sonship says that before the Incarnation, He was not the Son of God. Number two, the Son of God is who He is. But the Son of God, for the incarnational sonship people, say that the Son of God is what He became. Number three, His sonship is essential to His true identity and cannot be divorced from the person that He is. Incarnational sonship. His sonship is not essential to His inherent identity. Number four, we hold that the Son of God is who He is in His person. They hold that the Son of God is merely a title and a role that He assumed. For us, number five, His sonship directly relates to His deity. For them, His sonship directly relates to His incarnation. Number six, Son of God means equal with God, indicating sameness of being. For them, Son of God means subservient to God, less than God. Number seven, we believe that God the Father has always been God the Father. Incarnational sonship teaches that God the Father did not assume the title and role of Father until the Incarnation. Number eight, before the Incarnation, the Son was ever in the Father's bosom. But they hold before the Incarnation God had no Son, nor was He the Father. And as for bosom, whatever that means, I dare say they're struggling at that point. Number nine, the Father-Son relationship has eternally existed in the Godhead, we hold. They teach, before the Incarnation, there was no Father-Son relationship in the Godhead. Number 10, the Father sent His only begotten Son into this world. They hold the one who would become the Father sent the one who would become the Son into his world. And I can see from the nods and the shakes of the head that you're getting it. And this is why I printed this out. I thought the guy who's put this together, the pastor or teacher at Middletown Bible Church, has done a very fine job. I couldn't do anything better. Number 11. The triune God has eternally existed in three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They hold the triune God has eternally existed in three persons, alright, but not as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. These were roles that were assumed in time. Now, what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are this is the teaching of the Taylorites.
The Taylorites, okay.
Well, the views of Jim Taylor, the one guy they called Big Jim Taylor, that was his view.
Okay.
He taught that. And that's the Taylorites are named after him. They're known as a type of very close brethren. Yeah.
Okay.
They're a type of brethren, but they're known as Taylorites.
They're an exclusive brethren.
They come from all over. Jim Taylor prophesied a few years ago that certain areas in Northern Ireland and other places would be flooded and told them to move to the high ground. So they all moved from Bangor and other places and moved up to Glengormley, which was high up, to escape this flood that was coming.
And they deny the eternal sonship of Christ.
Yeah, they believe that he is now.
He is now the Son.
But it wasn't until,
Okay. Now, in my research, I found that there were followers, an American guy who was a follower of F.E. Raven, an early Brethren teacher, and he denied the eternal sonship. I don't know if, and he gained some followers. I don't know if that there it is, the Taylorites. I don't know.
You can check up Jim Taylor.
I don't know much about them.
Taylorites,
So this idea is not completely new to you. No. You've run across it. Is it completely new to the rest of you? Because it is an unusual.
I agree. Yeah.